All right, I'm gonna mark this as the starting point. Hi, hello. Say hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, so today is a big day. We have some general housekeeping stuff. This is episode 2 of the podcast. So if you haven't watched the first one, you can definitely find that in many places. And the reason I say many places is because we're on Spotify now. Yay! So we're on anchor.fm/PNTV. And then we're on Spotify. The link to that is really weird, but you can go ahead and go on Anchor and find us on a bunch of different places. We're on I forget what the fuck it is, Pocket Casts, and we're in line to be like enabled for a bunch of other stuff like iTunes and stuff. So that's all coming down the pipeline soon. So stay tuned for that if you like podcasts on the go. Okay. What else do we got here? We got more coming, like I said. We're still going to be on YouTube and Twitch. We're still going to be on YouTube and Twitch, obviously. So if you enjoy watching on YouTube or obviously live, then fucking keep doing that. More props to ya. And the biggest announcement of the day, obviously, is we have not only myself and Sam, as usual, even though it's episode 2, we have some more guests. So first we have Jake. Jake, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Jake.
Thanks.
Clap.
Yeah. Everybody clap.
Yay!
It's me, and I do things, and I play games, and I might be doing some cool YouTube stuff with Pokemon too.
Oh
so
yeah.
Stay tuned.
So we're trying to put the boys on. Jake, he's big Pokemon man. And yeah. I think that he can definitely go some places with that. So he's part of the PNTV CC on the PNTV CC PC.
That's too many letters, man.
Don't worry, I'm pretty sure before I was like, yeah, I will never refer to it as that. And then our last guest, but certainly not least, we have Isaiah.
Man, that's the largest afro I've ever seen.
Isaiah, go ahead.
Thank you, sir. As an honor, a Squirrel Girl enthusiast here. We are got some big plans in the works. You may know me from going 1-2 against Bort at every tournament. That's probably my greatest achievement. They also know me as the friend of the man who's had a lead role in Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Yes, friend of the man.
Yeah, so I'm kind of a big deal.
That's going on the resume.
I work at Home Depot.
Can you just drop your social security real quick?
Yeah, so it's 673 95 8585 right there. So make sure you're writing that down.
402.
Yeah, I got it down.
Okay, yeah, that's social. What?
Huh?
Oh, I forgot. I don't remember.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, Isaiah,
let's do it.
Isaiah and Jake, they are, they've definitely been in PNTV for a long time, but the PNTV Content Creation Squad is like a step up from normal PNTV. So I don't know if it's by choice or it's just me nagging a lot, but here they are. So yeah, they're hopefully going to be continuous guests, maybe not every week, but I figured why fucking not have them both together on this week's. So hell yeah.
Start the new year.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, which is perfect segue into our first topic. We have Jake submitted this one. Clap it up for Jake.
Yeah.
What is everybody's New Year's resolution? Sam, do you want to start? You're a vocal man with goals and such. We had like a long conversation about this.
Shit. Yeah, I have a decent amount of goals for this year.
Let's hear it.
A lot of them are based around Twitch. I haven't really thought about any like IRL goals or anything because that's actual important stuff. But I just have some general goals like Twitch. I want to try to hit 1,000 followers by the end of the year. I set a bunch of like min-max goals, so like a minimum of what I want, and then a max. Like if I pass the maximum, getting handies in the parking lot or something.
Holy sh!
That's your New Year's resolution. Is
Is that your resolution? Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Did Sydney consent to this?
No. I'm saying that's how I'll feel, but like for Twitch subs, like a maximum goal, if I got this, I would be floored. Like 1,500 subs, because if I do that, I can do this full time. Minimum 200 subs.
Hell yeah.
200 people who enjoy listening to me be stupid.
I mean,
followers, it's really, I just want to hit about 1,000 followers if I can do that. I mean, if I hit my max on subs, I'm obviously hitting the 1,000.
I would hope you don't have more subs and followers.
Yeah.
I'm subbed to Sam, but I don't even know when he goes live.
No.
Fucking world.
But yeah, I mean, I just like, it's like a bunch of simple goals. There's not really I can do anything about viewer goals because I can't really
Control that.
Yeah, I can't really control that. I mean, I can set a minimum of what I want. Can't, like, the world's my oyster when it comes to maximum.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
Can't shill for viewers.
yeah, basically my big thing is hopefully make this a full and be able to sit behind my computer and
Fucking whack
have
it.
the occasional just
Yeah.
masturbate underneath the table.
Okay.
Gotta wear pants.
Well,
Yeah,
Good old
undies.
Sam.
I could be an undie man.
I will say that Sam and I, when we had our long fucking conversation, that's kind of what spurred us into reviving PNTV and stuff. We were like, hell yeah, we got to do this. This would be dope. We're trying to get everybody to join.
No, that's not the real reason. The real reason is because we want beef mode more.
we want L Dog to be in one of our videos. That's my 2020
L-Dog.
resolution, to get L Dog in my video. If I'm honest.
Oh, L Dog just said he'll be right back, so he might not actually.
2020 resolution, get L Dog to watch my shit. I guess. Doesn't
That's a
work.
good resolution, actually. I wholeheartedly support that.
Well, Isaiah, funny you should ask. What are your resolutions for this year?
Fucking
We got you. We trapped you.
my god, dude. Oh my god. I'm done with this stream, dude. Okay. All right, resolutions. Okay. So I kind of got a long list. 2019 was kind of
Wild.
2019 kind of sus year, but
You're telling me.
But okay, so obviously obviously the biggest goal is to revitalize my YouTube career.
Yes, sir.
Such great. I mean, okay. So one of the saddest things is that my copy of Spider-Man, Spider-Man Friend or Foe, is no longer active. That PlayStation 2 has finally kicked the dust.
People on
And I
Spotify,
don't
sorry
know
about
where
that. L Dog
Arcapano
followed
sits,
me.
so-
Isaiah, continue.
Wait, what?
So Arcapanos has disappeared, and I no longer have Spider-Man Friend or Foe, so we're never gonna be able to revive that franchise, which is kind of tragic.
Oof.
Wait, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Can you restart teaching me how to play Smash? Because I desperately need to learn.
Learn some Smash.
Excuse me, sir. Learn some Smash.
Are you gonna
Fine,
delete
learn
your
some
channel
Smash.
videos when you start your shit up, or no? Are you gonna leave them?
Okay. Actually, so what happened is,
You see what?
okay, I don't want to
happened.
reveal too much, but
Okay.
what I will tell you is that I have a new channel now.
Oh, okay.
I'll go ahead and
that's
fucking
respectable.
I'll link the old channel in the first video. I'm not embarrassed about it.
Okay, that's all I was wondering. I didn't know if you're like, yeah, that's in the past.
I'm not embarrassed. I know it's fun. Like, I know a lot of it's not even funny. Like,
Yeah.
I don't go through my videos like, oh, dude, that's
Those are the
cap-
good days.
What are you talking about? I don't do that at all. No.
Oh no. Sam's fucking jerking it in the bathroom just videos like
He's doing the BoJack Horseman. That's good comedy right there.
auto. That's good comedy. So yeah, that's one of my biggest goals. A lot of people don't know. What a lot of people don't know is that the focus of my hopefully the focus of my content is going to be comic book oriented.
Oh yeah,
I'm
I like that
playing
it's comic book
books.
and you didn't say Marvel. Then you
Yeah,
can
so,
branch out.
well-
Hell yeah.
Well, cause like I do respect me some DC. I respect me some indie. Like you know, you got Hellboy, you got IDW, you got the Tick. There's some good shit out there. The Mask. oh my god, there's some quality content out there.
Hell
But
yeah.
I want to cover some of this. I think I could give a fresh perspective on some of the events that people might not know about, some of the history that people don't know about. So this will all be, I'll be working on this. Hopefully by the next podcast, I have some more solid information I can give you guys.
Sick.
But
Well, where
that's,
can people follow you
yeah.
on Twitter until then?
Ooh, on Twitter, huh? Okay,
Yeah,
I actually.
'cause that's all you got right now, right?
I can vouch that you will get some tasty content in your Twitter feed if you do follow this
That's
man.
That's
Tasty.
true. I got you. Okay. I actually moved some of my content. I have 2 Twitters now.
Okay.
Because people were complaining because Twitter has this dumb feature where everything you like gets like broadcasted. So some people were complaining and saying that there's too much porn on the TL. And I was like, all right,
I could tone it down.
I can tone it down. We'll move all the titties and dicks over to Twitter too, but you have to DM me for that Twitter. But anyways, my current
That's on your
Twitter that you can follow
Patreon.
me at- my Patreon, you can hit me. So it's at Jigglypunk, and how you spell that is gonna be. You better be writing this down though.
We will. I'm writing it down right now.
At JIGGG, so the triple G.
Triple G.
LYPUU, so the W, but not W, but like the W. You know what
W,
I'm
but
saying?
not W. Yeah. I feel.
Yes, and then NK. That's where you can find me right there.
Okay, sick nasty. Do you have like, what's your YouTube name? Did you already like decide on that, or no? Is that all tentative?
That's it's still in the
Still in the works. Okay, all right. We won't spoil
Yep.
anything then.
No
Sounds
spoilers
good, my
yet,
man.
but let's get hype.
All right, next in line,
Cloud hype.
we have good old Jake. Now, Jake, before you give us your New Year's resolution, I need an official statement. What is your name?
What is my name?
Yeah,
Tell us.
What?
like what's your?
It's Jay.
Username. I told you.
Yeah, like I know it was Jake. I just didn't know if you were like, well, actually on Pornhub, I'm like Spicy Master 69 or whatever. I don't know.
No, he's definitely not.
well, now I
Spike.
have to.
I have that name.
No, it's just Jake.
Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure I had it written down, for the history books. Well,
Yeah,
Jake,
Yeah.
why don't you hit us with your New Year's resolutions, sir? Or resolution, singular.
Yeah, well, I got a couple personal ones, like the usual, like I want to lose weight and I
Okay.
want to go outside.
Yeah.
Breathe.
Breathe more. That's like the #1 resolution that I got. Breathe more. Breathe
true.
deeply.
There's nothing wrong with having a resolution that's like, stuff to continue doing in life. Is
I mean,
Honestly, yeah.
that way you can
The
at least
real-
say you completed it?
yeah.
Unless you didn't.
It's setting yourself up for success.
sure.
And that's all everybody ever needs. But my big one that I want to do is I really want to get into voice acting and
Ooh.
listening to Sam Sai. But I want to
Sorry, I
do.
lost.
Listening to Sam.
He was just really disappointed in my resolution, and he was really upset with me. So
Yeah.
But yeah, I
You were
wanna
sad
do-
that they wanted the voice act.
yeah.
This
Yeah.
is so mean.
I know.
Well, I'm just a heartless person, so I mean,
Yeah, what an asshole.
yeah,
Yeah,
fuck that
fuck.
Sam guy.
Hashtag fuck
Corey,
Sam.
start that bot up again.
Jake, I will say, you do have a fucking silky smooth voice.
Thank you.
Exceeders? That's my man right there.
I want to end up doing audiobooks.
Ooh.
So people would come and listen to all of the voices and stuff, and so I've been practicing doing different voices, which I'm not going to do right now
Okay.
because I don't have that much confidence. But
I feel.
I think it'd be really fun to do.
That sounds fun.
That's what by the end of this year I want to for sure be like doing it consistently. So
Sick.
that's my
awesome.
big goal.
That's a good goal.
Is that like
That's-
is that like a Neil thing? Do all you Neils want to do voice act? Doesn't
No,
that's
I
like
don't.
in Brock's Twitter bio that he wants to do voice acting.
Yeah, it was something I talked to Brock about it
Uh-huh.
a while ago, and like, yeah, I think that's one thing that he's looking at doing too. But if he does it, man, and I'm doing it too, like we can
gotta team up, bro. Yeah.
buddy cop it. Yeah.
Big nasty.
God,
All
I
right.
would pay money to go to a Brock buddy cop.
Yeah. So, Mr. Neil, do you have like a YouTube and stuff
There's
set
two
up
of
yet,
us.
or? Oh well, Jake's is the current Mr. Neil.
Yeah. I'm the Mister. You are the Mrs.
Hey, I got the titties for it, so.
Yikes.
Right on, brother.
You do you.
So at Twitter, I'm at Jake Neal, JakeKneel.
Yeah, like
I don't-
Neil, like falling over.
Yeah. I don't have a YouTube set up for this yet. Like I have an account, but
Not
I was
like
gonna.
a spicy
I would
one,
make
yeah.
like an official one. Yeah. I don't have anything like that set up yet. I'm not that far ahead, but eventually,
sense.
and maybe next time I'll come through and do it. But
Oh yeah, that's both of your guys' goal. By next time, have your shit set up so you can plug it and chill. I think that's our
Brock said
reasonable
he's not
goal.
gonna do a buddy cop, and I'm really depressed. So I threatened his life.
can you imagine it though? Like he's in a buddy cop where his buddy is actually like forcing him to do everything, and he just like refuses. And
He's
then,
like, maybe.
You have to choose
I mean,
something
I
from
guess.
McDonald's. You can't just not choose.
and then the villain like empathizes with the buddy who's forcing him, and then Brock becomes the villain at the end.
He just gets
What a
pissed.
plot twist!
Oh, yeah. Well, Mr. Jake Neal, I appreciate that. I guess yeah, my turn. I don't really have like too many firm ones. I in one of my recent videos, I kind of said some shit like I feel because my resolution for last year is I wanted to hit 100 subs on YouTube, and I fucking just kind of ghosted like 6 months out of the year and didn't post, and that is definitely not how you hit 100 subs on YouTube.
mean-
So it kind of makes me feel like an idiot, and then like seeing all the growth that I've been getting recently, it's like, damn, I definitely could have done it. But I like almost want to double down and be like, I want 500 subs or some shit like that. But like, I don't know if it's attainable. Like knowing me, I'll just be like ghosting in some shit and just disappear again, which I really
Well-
don't want to.
Don't worry, because if you try to, I'll cut your nuts
See,
off.
we need to have. That's why we got like the support network. I even like said that in my last video. I was like, bro, if you guys really do be liking my shit, like please yell at me if I just don't upload for a while.
Dude, where's our friends with benefits channel, dude? We got steal Alpharad's tag. No.
Oh yeah, we had Purple
He's got it
Thunder and
figured out.
Pals. Ooh. We would probably have to rebrand to PNTV, but you know.
I love that the no response.
But yeah, so that was like, I guess it's one of my big ones. I would love to give like a firm number for like I want to hit this, but it's like none of them I was confident in. So sure, fucking 500 big ones, which seems like
Yeah.
mad unattainable, but hell yeah, it's something to shoot for.
You can totally do it.
I think
Anyone can do it.
it's possible.
Confidence.
That's one
My
of the
man, Mr.
things.
Snealy.
I also need confidence. That's my other resolution. Obtain confidence in myself. Another thing I put down, I wanted to stream more, but like I'm honestly kind of wishy-washy about it, just because it's like I feel like it's not worth it for me, because I don't do it very consistently, and then like most of the time my stamina is not that great. But like I want it to be an option, so I can do things like I did for Sword and Shield, where I just kind of stream for like 2 days straight and just kind of played the beginning of the game and got all that footage. So I just don't,
Right.
but I don't want to just ghost like Twitch and then randomly come back and be like, hey, I'm streaming again, because that feels like kind of a stupid plan. So we'll see. Streaming is something. Become a full-time streamer, says Big Boy Tim 99. I think it's
Big
time.
Boy
I'm gonna
Tim?
quit my job. I'm gonna drop out of college.
That's my favorite prepubescent boy.
You see, I've actually wanted to stream for a long time now. I've been thinking about streaming Magic the Gathering
Pentagon?
Arena
yeah,
and Hearthstone.
Mhm.
These card games look hella fun to stream. And
yeah. They
like-
seem like they're kind of chill too. Like they're not like intense per se. Like obviously, I'm sure
yeah.
it can get wild. but-
card game right now.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
I know. I saw Slay Aspire. Major and I've been trying to get into that.
It's real fun.
yeah. I think that could definitely be a good game. I almost wanted to like try to organize something where when we podcast, we play a game together, but I didn't know. I figured that might detract too much away from the actual podcast. So we'll see about that. But I think this is like a very random New Year's resolution, but this is just like a normal person one. I want to start flossing. I just thought about it. I was like, what's something I want to do? And I was like, isn't flossing good for you? Yeah, I'll try that out.
Like Fortnite?
Shut up, Isaiah.
Yeah, I'm gonna play Fortnite 3 when that drops.
For real though, flossing is a great one. Do you know how much money I've spent on the dentist like this last year?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That
You
just
should
makes me
totally
nervous.
floss. Yeah, do it.
My whole family, I think, has been having like dentist-related issues like within like the last like year or two, and it makes me be like, oh shit. So I don't want to join that train. Yeah. So I think that's all we got for New Year's resolution stuff. And we kind of talked about, I guess, our next point too at the same time. Big goals for next year. We like content creation stuff. Obviously, PNTV. That's why we exist. We're trying to help each other out. If Emily was on, I'll try to get Emily on the podcast one day. She's not like a huge talker, so I don't know how that would go. But she is also trying really hard. She's doing a lot of art stuff. She's also learning, like she's more like physical art, like pottery and that kind of stuff. But she's also learning how to do digital art and stuff. And in fact, she's like working on stuff for Sam's Twitch channel right now. So
we'll have loyalty badges soon, people.
Yeah,
and a logo.
So she's working hard on that stuff. So that's just something else in the PNTV network to keep your eyes on. She'll have other stuff. She's on Twitter and such.
While we're here, I'm making a public announcement that Zarofgasm is now live on my channel. So
Zaraf Oof and Zarofgasm are now live on Twitch.
Yes.
Sam, it took him like probably like 3 months to finally get approved, but they are live. So make sure to sub to twitch.tv/Z3Roth to get those sick, nasty emotes. And if you spend like extra money, you get Isaiah's face.
Yeah. And the next one we're going to be working on is Major. And
PNTV Major.
For the boys, it's the picture of him in the elephant hat.
Yes.
All right, so other
he'll eventually start metagame Major back up.
Yes.
There's a reason we have links for
we
him.
We need fucking metagame, metameme Major. Okay. So this kind of segues more 2020 stuff. Me and Sam, last time we talked about some of our favorite games from 2019, stuff that we just generally played in 2019, and stuff we were watching out for. If you had to pick one game that you were absolutely gonna play in 2020, like for sure that it's coming out in 2020 and you're definitely gonna play it, what is it? Sam, go.
Resident Evil 3 remake, Cyberpunk 2077. I was thinking about because the PS5 is probably going to be coming out this year. I'm probably going to try out that. They announced like that Godfall game. I don't know what it's actually called, but I know that looked interesting. And I mean, it'll probably break my screens because it runs way too good for me. But who knows? But that's what I'm looking forward to personally.
Oh yeah. Isaiah, are there any games on your radar that are coming out? I guess this year.
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't really been paying attention.
Fair enough. Yeah.
So there's I think so at the Game Awards, there was there were a couple of really interesting announcements that I saw that got me kind of excited. There's a new Magic the Gathering based game.
Yeah, I saw it's like an MMO or something, right?
Yeah, it's an MMO, which is really cool because like Magic didn't really jumped into that genre before. I mean, you've never really seen anything, and I fucking love the lore in Magic the Gathering. There's some really fun characters.
Yeah, it feels like it'd be easy to fit
into planes.
Yeah, it feels like it is easy into an MMO.
Oh yeah. So there's a lot of basically the Magic the Gathering that the new Magic the Gathering game looks really exciting. Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing
looks really exciting. I've never played an Animal Crossing game before, so I figured now's the time.
Yes.
And sure. There's also a League of Legends fighting game that's supposed to be coming out like super soon.
Yeah, they had Riot had like a bunch of shit that they were working on at the Game Awards. They had like 3 games or some shit. They're like, yep.
Oh yeah.
These are all League of Legends based.
There's a card game. The card game just dropped, or I mean, I don't know if it's out yet, but I know the card game was in like beta a while ago, and apparently it's really goofy and fun. And of course they had earlier this year they had the auto chess.
Yeah,
they kind of jumped on that train. And then I think they're doing like they have like that the fighting game coming out. There's all sorts of there's like a story game coming out. I don't know.
There was the
League
tons
is
of
League is going crazy.
shit. They
dude.
finally decided they're like, bro, what if we make like other games besides League?
Yeah.
They're like everybody loves League.
Riot Games, it's going wild.
I was thinking that back to the Magic the Gathering stuff and how they're dipping their toes in different stuff.
Oh yeah.
I thought about this, but watching like the trailer for the new card expansion or whatever, I was like, dude, they could probably make a really spooky game.
They could, dude.
Like with the whole the Cthulhu.
Yeah, I was
monsters and
watching that shit. I was like, this is intense for a fucking card game expansion. like this is a lot of shit going into this.
Death, and then bam, you're getting dragged under the water, screaming.
Well, you should have seen the trailer for War of the Spark too. War of the Spark, I mean, was named the last one of the last expansions. It was like a big Avengers Endgame style like.
Oh yeah,
the
everyone is
big
here.
Elder Dragon Nicol Bolas is coming in. And he's taking over the entire all of the planes, gathering all the sparks, and he's coming in. And like in the trailer for that, Liliana, who's like his one of his henchmen, she's like a necromancer, and at the time she was working. She starts like denying his power, and like she starts like melting away as like everything's like just getting destroyed in the distance. It's crazy.
Crazy shit. You're gonna be like the comic card game guy, or I guess
Dude,
it feels like Major would be the card game guy. I don't know.
No.
There'll probably be
He's
crossover.
not
I'd say
like
Isaiah.
games. I will end him. I hope he's watching this. Major cheats at card games. He tried to sideboard in Pokemon.
Bro, did you guys hear about what Major did this morning?
Did you hear about what Major did this morning, dude?
All right.
I'm expecting him to like bust down my door right now. I'm pretty
Let's
sure
let-
he's watching.
Jake, what's one game that's coming out in 2020 that you're 100% gonna play?
Oh jeez. Hello.
You can do it. I know you can. I even have something, and I don't ever buy brand new games. That's kinda
I actually have a kind of big list.
Oh shit. Okay. You made it sound like you didn't have one at all.
No. No, my internet was just like fritzing for
Oh, okay.
a second, and I was like,
Fine.
"Oh God, can people actually hear me?"
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, getting down with the sickness. Yeah. So Isaiah mentioned it. I didn't even think about it, but the Magic the Gathering MMO sounds really cool, and I'm super down for anything that makes Magic more accessible, because it's like, it is so cool how deep their lore is, how like reusable their game is. I don't. There's no other card game that's like so understandable, I guess. Like it's flexible. Anyway, I got that one. I got Cyberpunk 2077. That's one that, like, it's kind of out of my genre, but I want to try it. It looks cool. Sam's super into it.
I feel the same way about Cyberpunk, because like Sam kind of explained it that it's like close to Dishonored, and like to be honest, I didn't really like love Dishonored. Like Dishonored's on my games to play this year just to like prep for Cyberpunk. Like I know it won't be like a direct like correlation type shit.
If you want a game that's closer to that, play Deus Ex Machina.
Yeah, that's kind of
what
the
I would say
same
it's closer to.
realm. But yeah, it's definitely on my radar too.
Yeah, mostly I just kind of want to like branch out, try different things. I'm usually a Nintendo kid through and through.
Yeah.
So most of the games that I play are like single player RPGs, that kind of thing. So just trying new stuff.
Makes sense.
Although I'm still gonna play the new Animal Crossing. We're gonna force Sam to join us, and we'll have like a great
PNTV
day.
Animal Crossing.
Oh my gosh!
Are you
if we
buying
can-
it for me?
Honestly, I would chip in to buy it for you.
I don't want to
I'll
buy it.
Play with us.
Well, if
I
you
don't know
buy
how
it for me, I
multiplayer
will
works.
But
I don't know how multiplayer works in that game, but if it's anything like Stardew Valley, where you can like start a farm together and stuff, I'm so.
That would be so dope.
I
I
say,
hope
you
so.
know, we need to play. Somehow play again.
Plants vs Zombies Garden.
That's on my 2020 games list. Plants fucking.
Isaiah, I was looking when I was posting YouTube again. I just looked at the. I was looking at my channel. I was like, oh my god. This
What?
video still exists. I still have videos of us playing Garden
Plants
Warfare
vs Zombies,
together.
yeah.
Yeah, were you actually? Was that for real? Were you actually?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, yes! Oh my god! That is okay. Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2, the best shooter I've ever played. One of the best games on the PlayStation. Oh my god, that game is perfect. There's a new Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare game. I didn't get to play it because I only have a Switch now. I had to sell my PlayStation, but I'm low-key thinking of buying it onto Jackson's PlayStation, just like that.
Just to fucking
Plants
play
vs
the new one.
Zombies Garden Warfare, best class-based shooter. Oh, it's everything. It's like the better Overwatch. Like
Better
there's-
Apex Legends.
It is.
What if they've been fucking Battle Royale, Plants vs. Zombies?
I would be. Oh my god! You know what I mean? In the cactus, I'd be playing the cactus. We got the potato mines
Oh
on
god, I
lock.
fucking hated
I
the
would be
cat.
up in the air with the garlic drone.
The garlic. Shit,
That-
okay.
oh,
Well,
that
Isaiah's
game is
hype.
so
We
fun.
know what Isaiah's playing on his channel.
Dude, follow for that Garden Warfare hype.
Isaiah, what can we say? He's a slut for it.
I am, dude. Dude, I'm all over the vegetables, dude. I got the pea in my anus, dude. It's all in there.
Okay.
What do
and
you-
then for me, I think my list is kind of similar. I'm usually into Nintendo stuff, so Animal Crossing is definitely on my list. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go hard on that, like I did for Sword and Shield. I think that's like my next game to go like super ham on. Cyberpunk is another one that I'm definitely interested in, but I can't say for certain I'm gonna play it just because like there are so many games coming out next year. Like even just in March and April, there's actually so many games coming out that I'm even like remotely interested in. So it seems like it's gonna be like pretty poppin' time to be playing games and stuff. The Final Fantasy VII remake, like I don't really care much about Final Fantasy, but like just the fact that it exists is always hype. That's like I think that's coming out in March as well. Another game I'm pretty hyped for, but I don't think I'm gonna play it right away is the Persona 5 Royal. And the only reason I don't think I'm gonna be playing that immediately is because I haven't beaten the normal one yet, and I'm in the process of playing through it. It's gonna be like Pokemon like Black 2 or more like Platinum or like something like that, where it adds on to the original game, but it's still kind of the same game. So it's not on my list to immediately play, but I'm having a lot of fun playing Persona now. So
I feel like I'm very different in that aspect. That I am not at all like super pumped for that. Because I mean, like I enjoyed Persona 5, but I like stopped caring.
You didn't
for it.
even finish playing
Yeah.
Persona 5, man.
I'm
I
having
just thought-
a lot of fun with it. I feel like I'm only like halfway through, and I'm like fucking 35 hours in or something. Probably not. I know it's like a 100-hour game or some shit, so I know I probably have a long way to go.
It's 100 hours if you like really.
Do all the shit, yeah.
Yeah, if you do all the shit. I think I finished it in like 65.
Okay,
maybe.
yeah. I figured, like, I was looking online and most people, it was like, yeah, it's like a 100-hour game. And I was like, I don't know. I feel like I kind of, I don't really give a shit about doing everything. I just kind of, like, blaze through games pretty fast, so. So yeah, that's shit that's on my list. Are there does anybody have, like, a random game that they know they're going to play that just isn't coming out next year? There's just, like, some game they've been waiting on and they're like, hell yeah, I'm going to play it. This is the year I play it.
Oh, so it's a game that
You haven't played yet, but it
exists
didn't
that we
come out
haven't
yet.
played.
Yeah, or it's not coming out this year. It's just already out. You haven't played it yet.
Oh wait, let me find the name of this game real quick. Oh, Jump Force.
Jump Force, the anime fighting game.
I've never played that game, but we were watching
Isaiah,
some videos today, and
Some days I feel like I should just kick you in the nuts and just not.
I
let you
don't
come
know.
back
Isn't
up.
that game like? How did they botch that game? They have like every anime character ever, and they like fucking botched that
bad.
shit. Yeah.
It's because they spent all their money on getting the license,
getting all the anime characters, yeah.
and not actually making it.
You can have
into
fucking
a-
Yugi Moto versus fucking Deku, and that game is bad. That is disgusting.
And first is Jotaro.
Yeah. Fucking Naruto
Dio,
and Sasuke
and Bleach Sword Dude.
and fucking Goku. That's crazy.
Ichigo?
Yeah, that
Bleach
one,
Sword
dude.
Dude. They're all sword dudes in Bleach.
I feel like that'd be a good game to just like have everyone pick somebody and we all just laugh like the
We just play. Yeah.
the neck.
Beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah. Like the video where you guys were playing and Jackson was like, "No one touches my neck."
Oh yeah. Naruto. Yeah.
Naruto.
That game's
Naruto, Geto, Mike Tyson.
Naruto, Geto,
What
Mike
you're
Tyson 4.
suggesting is that we play Jump Force like a Smash free-for-all match.
I mean, I feel like there's no other way to play that game. See, okay, so that game. So the thing about bad games like that one specifically is, I feel like a game like that is gonna be fun to play, like ironically, you
Yeah.
know,
Mhm.
like it's so stupidly fun. Like it's all of your favorite shonen characters in the
Yeah.
same game. That was probably a premises that was set up to fail. Like
Yeah.
honestly,
I guess that makes sense.
but it's got my respect because they tried it and it looks goofy. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, Smash is like almost like the same thing on paper. Get all your
Yeah.
favorite Nintendo
see,
characters and they fucking whack
Smash
each
just
other.
hit the every other crossover fighting game. I don't think I've seen another crossover fighting game besides like Soul Calibur that's like really succeeded like that. Or I guess Marvel vs. Capcom.
There's Marvel vs. Capcom, and I think another big one is like Tekken Cross Street Fighter.
Oh, no one cares about Tekken. Dude.
Well, I think that one's interesting
No, I'm
because
just
there
kidding.
was
That one's
there was Tekken Cross Street Fighter, and that one was a 3D fighter like Tekken, but then there was Street Fighter
Right.
Cross Tekken, which was a 2D fighter.
right.
Which
Yeah,
is kind of
yeah.
interesting. But I think that's one of
That's
those ones where it
pretty
just kind of went away with time.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think that game was actually really big in its time though.
Yeah.
But like the other ones, you know, like PlayStation All Stars.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, most like crossover
Right.
fighting games are like old school, the only good ones. Like recently,
Right,
it's just
exactly.
like, hey, we got a bunch of fuck faces in our game.
Jump Force.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tragic.
All right. I got a proposal
Okay.
for a video game idea. All right. So if any game devs are listening,
Mhm.
here's what we do. We take that idea of Jump Force, right? We take all our favorite anime characters, but
Uh-huh.
instead of making it a fighting game, we make it a kart racing game.
I thought you were gonna say a dating sim, and I was like, ooh.
Oh, those kids are like 14, man. No, we can't do that.
If they can brutally murder each other, I think we can have a dating game. I think that's okay.
And also, like, Ichigo for a fact is not 14.
But there's like the Hunter x Hunter characters, right? They're like 14.
Yeah, I mean most.
Yeah, but they can kill you like a 34. So that's okay.
Dude, I think they can kill me better than a 30. Dude, honestly.
Alrighty. So that was just some random bullshit about fucking Jump Force. Hey, that transitions nicely into our next point. Smash Brothers. We were supposed to get our fucking 5th DLC character at the Game Awards. Didn't happen. I say supposed to, but we weren't really supposed to. We were just kind of all assuming, and that was wrong. You should never assume when it comes to Nintendo. That's the golden rule that we sometimes forget when they're really nice to us. But we're still waiting on this 5th fighter DLC character. Unfortunately, they're fucking. The pacing of the DLC characters is really weird. Like, we got rapid fire everybody else, and now we don't even know who the 5th one is. But that is besides the point. I want to hear what everybody. First, I don't care. Put all bias aside. Who do you factually think the 5th character will be? No bias. Personally, I think the best shot is either fucking a PlayStation character, like Spyro or like Crash Bandicoot or something, or like I almost want to say Sora, but I don't know. That's me though. I think Sora's really hard though, because that's Disney and fucking Square Enix, the biggest
Yeah, I
fucking
was gonna
stick in the
say,
ass
I feel like
companies on
Sora is like
planet
the
Earth.
impossible one.
Yeah. But I don't know. Sakurai's a god. We'll see. Yeah, I think safest bet is like fucking PlayStation, like Crash Bandicoot, Fire the Dragon, fucking Ratchet and Clank, Jack and Daxter, somebody like that. Isaiah, what do you think? Who is it gonna be?
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm never good at predicting these things because I never know any of the characters. I didn't know what Persona was until,
I didn't either, really.
until Joker dropped.
Yeah.
I was like, but.
I guess that's the point, though.
Huh?
I guess that's the point, though. That's the reason he's in the
Right,
game,
right.
yeah.
Surprise. It's probably gonna be something. I think, honestly, they might focus like on the American market with this next character.
Mhm.
I'm guessing, especially
makes
after like Hero and characters
Joker.
like that have like kind of like Joker and
Terry.
like Terry from Fatal Fury, like that's like doesn't have as I feel like that doesn't have as big. I don't remember hearing about it very often in America.
It's a
But,
big Mexico thing.
Yeah,
Mexico.
it was like Latino. Yeah, that was one.
Because like like HDK knows, like he loved SNK. Regulating Mofo really loved SNK. I think.
I think it's gonna be a Microsoft character because
Another one?
Microsoft.
I mean,
Yeah,
Banjo's like
Banjo's-
kind of.
I think they're gonna do another Microsoft character.
Honestly, It could be Master Chief. It really could be.
It could.
It like when everybody's like, "Yo, put Master Chief in Smash," I was like, "Haha, that would be weird, unless." And then like, but it's like the more like now that we're at the 5th one, it's like it really could be Master Chief, bro. Like,
it could be. I mean, honestly, like I said, I'm just not sure. I mean, it could be like fucking like Sly Cooper from PlayStation.
yeah.
I can see that happening.
Mm. Another
be-
weird thing to think about, because obviously we still have the stipulation where the character can't be from a game that's already in Smash. That's confirmed. So we're not gonna get like Fire Emblem or like fucking Reboot or something like that. Like that's confirmed. But one thing, me and good old Jackson were talking about, PNTV God himself. The one like major company that we could think of that isn't in Smash is Blizzard. And then everybody was kind of everybody was freaking out, yeah, when Overwatch Switch was announced, and there was like that leak that said somebody, like some robot chick was gonna be added, and everyone was like, it's gonna be Diva, bro. It's gonna be Diva. Which I personally, I have all the Overwatch characters, I just don't think it would be Diva. But that's definitely potential. Like Blizzard legit is like the last company, like major company that we could think of that just isn't in Smash at all.
Who do you think it would be out of Overwatch if not Diva?
I mean,
Definitely Tracer.
well, yeah, I would think it would be Tracer.
Roadhog.
I mean that does assume that it's Overwatch, but like I think pretty much that's really the only Blizzard game with like mega iconic characters. Like obviously there's Warcraft, like Hearthstone, whatever, but like that doesn't really have like a singular character that's like, oh yeah, everybody loves Druid and Sorcerer. Like that's probably not going to be a thing. So I think the safest bet would be Overwatch if it was somebody from Blizzard. And then I think the safest bet out of that bunch is probably Tracer. I think there are cool characters, but Tracer would probably.
That's even expecting that they don't that there could be some good credence to that theory too, especially considering like the delay in the character, because they might have been trying to avoid all of the controversy recently with Blizzard.
That's true. That's actually a fucking good point.
Controversy. What are you talking about, Isaiah?
Well, my great noble viewers,
Sakurai, my man, he was like, free Hong Kong, bro.
dude, free Hong Kong, leak Hong Kong, dude. That's in his backstory, dude.
Shit. All right, Jake, who do you think? Who is a firm bet on the 5th Smash DLC character?
So this is who I think it'll be, not who I want.
Yes, this is who you think. If you were a betting man, who would you bet your chips
I gotta
on?
say, I'm thinking along the same lines as you. It feels like it has to be a PlayStation era character.
I feel like that's like the one, because I mean, yes, we have Joker, yes, we have Cloud, but like I think there are more iconic PlayStation characters, personally.
Yeah. If not that, I feel like it's going to be something like old, you know,
Yeah.
something that
Boomer.
has its boomer video game character. But yeah, like Terry kind of came out of the woods for me. Like I didn't grow up playing SNK or anything like that. So maybe something more along those lines, you know, just an older character that has firm roots, and it'd be cool to have them in a new game like this. But you know, out of those two pools, there's no one in particular that really like sticks out to me. Maybe Spyro, but
Yeah. I think that, yeah, because it's like when you say it out loud, when they're like, oh, there's not really too many PlayStation characters, there is Joker, but like Joker's more Atlas than anything. He's not really like a PlayStation character per se. And then there is Cloud. He's in that like early PlayStation era, but he's not really even like the mascot of Final Fantasy. Like there's many Final Fantasy characters that people think of when they think about that series. And I think PlayStation is early ones are more represented by like Crash Bandicoot or Spyro, like stuff like that. So that would be my safe bet too. Sam, who are you thinking?
I think Chief is really an option. I think that
Chief.
I don't think Sora will have any chance of being in Smash.
I think that is a really hard call out. I think he has a chance, but I think
don't
it might
think
be
he has
the
a
juice
chance.
might not be worth the squeeze, but there is a chance.
You gotta realize, basically, I think Disney's the biggest. Like, if Disney wasn't involved, I'd be like, okay, there's like a small chance
Mhm.
it could be in Smash. But I think Disney is what really like grabs it by the nuts, and he's like, no, not to.
I don't think so. Yeah.
But
I don't know. Disney, I don't know. Disney's pretty flexible. I think Disney's getting more flexible.
Well,
Especially
it's more like I just don't think that Nintendo will view it as a smart business decision to have Disney's name on,
Smash.
because I mean, like, think about how much like Disney needs to keep a certain. I mean, I guess it's more like. I think I'm thinking about more of a competitive standpoint. So I'll restrain my
How much is Nintendo going to make off of such a deal? Because it feels like, you know, a lot of those. I know Isaiah said Disney was getting more lax, but
Mhm.
you know, they're making a lot of money
Yeah,
off of
right.
things like that Sony Spider-Man deal and that kind of thing. So how much are they expecting out of having their whatever store
they're
having
intelligent
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
intellectual
like,
property.
The thing
Intellectual
is,
property,
it's like,
thank you.
I don't even think. I mean, Sora would obviously be hype, and like everybody would freak out for Sora. But at the same time, it's like, I think everybody who's gonna get Sora like already is gonna get the 5th DLC character no matter what. Like, it doesn't matter who it is. Everybody's just gonna get him. Because like most people have the fighter pass or like whoever, so it's not like Sora's like, oh, I didn't like Smash before, but now Sora's in it, so I gotta get it now. Like it's Smash isn't in a state, so yeah, I mean, whoever it is really is just fan service. Like obviously, I think Sakurai and the team they could call it quits now, and they would like Smash would be fine and very successful and all that. But like at this point, they're just kind of giving us more and more characters everybody likes. So that's another thing to factor in. Because like he straight up said that in like the Terry thing where he was like, yeah, when we're gonna make more DLC characters because we're kind of like making history here, and we're just trying to make mad cool characters. So I think it's safe to say like it's gonna be a cool character. Like they're not gonna be like, it's Goomba, 5th DLC. Don't you love him? Like obviously it's gonna be some crazy shit. Especially since they're making us wait, bro. You know their
I
scheme
would
is
not be surprised if like they kept going through the like fighting game history and like pull out a Tekken character.
that would be cool too. Tekken would be another good one.
I also, a lot of people were wanting this character in, and I wouldn't be. The only thing, Doom guy is who I'm thinking of first off.
Mhm.
Like I think that he's a cool idea, but it's also really
I don't know if I
scary
could do
to
him
put
justice.
him in.
Yeah.
Because I mean, he literally rips demons' heads from their spines, and then, you know, probably lets them drain.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. See, it's like I know they probably wouldn't make him like gruesome, like Bayonetta's in the game, and she's definitely like a lot more tame and stuff like that. It's just I feel like if they did that though, like it wouldn't do his game justice. Like there'd be like no point for him to be in because he'd do like nothing that his game is known for.
Mm-hmm.
Like that would be my thing. I would say that they probably wouldn't do it.
But I am resisting saying who I want.
We know who you want, Sam.
I
Neill.
know. I'm not saying him. I'm sitting down.
Don't let this fucking distract you from the fact Naruto will be in Smash.
is
before
not
Phoenix
getting
will.
into Smash.
Will be in the
That-
game before Phoenix did.
No.
At least Phoenix is a video game character, right?
But Naruto definitely could actually fight though.
Wow.
Wait, Phoenix Wright has been in a fighting game before though.
Yeah, he has.
And then they took him out.
That's true. They also took out Matarasu and Doctor Doom.
Mm.
You can't say that.
But that's just because Marvel or Capcom didn't want to pay like anybody anything. They're like,
And they're just like Avengers, right? This is the Avengers fighting game.
and everybody looks ugly. That's the whole point of the game.
Rest in
Really,
peace,
yeah.
Marvel vs. Capcom.
All right. We're moving swiftly. Is everybody good on time? Is anybody in a hurry to leave or wrap it up or anything?
No, I'm good.
No.
Well, the longer it's goes on for, the longer Major doesn't get to eat dinner.
Well, who cares about Major? I asked you guys.
You're supposed to be giving us reasons not to
Oh yeah, if we extend
not to continue it.
Okay. Good old Mage. Maybe that's incentive for him to jump on one day.
That's true.
And we'll hold him
Can
hostage.
we get Mage?
Big Mage.
Big Mage.
Just don't feed him until he makes YouTube content. Like,
Until he makes his Pokemon Wide Nuzlocke.
Well, I told him if he keeps skipping out on his chores at the house, like he's supposed to do the dishes. I told him if he keeps doing that, I'm gonna ground him from his socks. He's not gonna be able to wear his socks anymore. I told him, I was serious. I said,
Dag.
I'm gonna ground you from your socks. And he didn't believe me, but one day he's gonna come home.
And have
And
no
that
socks.
jerk,
They're just all gonna be
and-
gone.
That really suck in the winter. I'm just saying.
what a terrible fate.
Well,
Right?
Major,
It
you're
is.
down.
He better
Perfect.
do his dishes.
Major said I'm down.
To jump on or to not
You
wear
know what?
socks.
I would
don't
like
know.
to just
Probably
say.
not wear socks.
I like to say right here, right now, that Major today completed the dishes, and I'm proud of him.
Excellent.
That is more than I can say for any man in the world. I am proud of Major. I'm proud to be a Majorite. That's what you call it, Major fan.
Mageite.
A Magit.
Bro, this game's crazy.
That sounds like a maggot.
I'm a maggot. Yeah, that's right. I'm a maggot.
Dude, I don't
Major,
know.
if you ever become a streamer, that
Yo, boys,
peasants
welcome to
that
the
follow you are
maggots.
the maggots. Welcome to the maggot squad.
Oh God.
Alrighty. So next topic we have written down here. This is kind of a random one. Jake, what is your favorite game ever? Favorite game you've beaten?
Oh.
Just getting to know your personality.
See-
You know, what you got going on.
See, that's pretty hard because this is probably part of my personality, but I don't frequently like fully beat games.
I feel that.
I play. It's both because like I play a lot of open-end games that you can just like play forever and ever and ever. Like the one Sam's playing right now, Slay the Spire. It's an excellent game. You should play it.
Makes
Definitely
sense.
should.
Yeah.
But you know, also like I get so far into a game and then I'm like, you know what? I'm done with that game and it's time
Yeah.
for a new game and I move on.
We're
But
definitely
probably my favorite one that I've beaten recently that I can think of off the top of my head is probably Persona 5.
Persona.
That was a great game.
I love Persona.
Very, very fun, very stylized. Like it was just enjoyable to play all the way through. So
I vibe with that.
There you go.
Isaiah,
Yep.
your favorite game you've ever?
I'm pretty similar to Jake. I actually have a really tough time playing single player games.
Just in general?
Just in general.
Okay.
I'm a very social gamer. A lot of me gaming has been like just because I have like a really bad attention span, and
Okay,
so
yeah. I'm in the
Can
100% the
relate.
same boat.
that's why I was super into reading, and I still read from time to time because that
Mhm.
can usually keep my attention. But something about video, it's so weird. Usually for most people, it'd be the other way around, where
Yeah.
the game can keep their attention but reading can't. But like I've been always kind of the opposite. But in terms of video games, the one of the only games I've ever beaten is Katamari. I beat Katamari Rerolled, and that's probably my favorite game I've ever beaten. Katamari is, I think, one of the most like, interesting and fun games to play.
Mhm.
The difficulty of that game isn't like overwhelming, I think, which is really fun. And like
Yeah.
especially once you unlock like free play in Katamari,
You just
it's
like
a very
go
like
around.
calm
Yeah.
and relaxing game. Yeah, because you don't have like when you don't have the time limits and stuff, you just go around like eating stuff, and it's like, man, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And there's something so satisfying about like watching every selectable thing in the world getting absorbed
Scooped,
into your
yeah.
ball. Yeah, getting scooped. It's like cleaning. It's like, I don't know. Maybe I just like cleaning things. Maybe I should start cleaning more. I don't know.
Mhm. Is that a shot?
It's like
Major?
the ultimate cleaning game. Shouts Major who cleans sometimes.
Shut up, Mage.
Big mange.
Yeah,
Midgets.
I vibe with that a lot. I definitely need to get through my games. I almost, when I originally wanted to revive my channel, like last year, that was like I was gonna make like a whole show just about me like finishing fucking games that I just never got around to. And I think my favorite game I've ever beaten is probably Borderlands 2. I've played that game a shit ton. I think that's like the only game I've Because I'm weird, like, I won't beat a lot of games, but when I find a game that I like a lot, like, I'll beat it like a million times. Like, I'm just like, I'm the same way with like TV. Like, if I don't watch a lot of TV, like I don't like a lot of shows, but if I find one I like I'll watch it multiple times instead of watching a new show. So I'm the same way. Like, I've watched like BoJack Horseman multiple times, and like Naruto and Your Lie in April, like all that kind of shit. So I think mine's one of those too. Sam, what's your favorite game that you have completed?
This is pretty hard. So I definitely play like all sorts of games.
Yeah.
I've probably played. Yeah, I just play a lot of different games. But I think my favorite type of games are games that make me
angry.
Like it's like. Oh no. Not at all.
Okay.
What I was gonna say was games that like really make me think would be a good way to put it. So there's these. Well, one, Phoenix Wright is definitely up there, obviously, because of how much I fucking love that game.
Yeah.
Two is the game called the non-airy or Zero Escape, the non-airy games.
Okay.
I think I have that right. But it's basically it's a game with multiple endings, and you need to get all the endings to get the true ending, and there's a whole bunch of plot twists and turns, and it's really fun, and I loved it. And the second game is by far my favorite one. You guys should play it if you ever get the chance to, if you enjoy those sort of games.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Brother?
Sick nasty.
Sick nasty, brother. Sick nasty. I lose again. Fuck.
All right, so some final things we have here.
Break this bottle on my head.
It is it's the start of like a fucking brand new decade, which is wild if you think about it. Pretty wild.
That's true.
So
I've been alive for 21 years.
That's crazy.
Jeez.
That doesn't even have anything
Grandpa.
to do with the decade, but
Yeah, I've been alive for 2 decades. Excuse me, young
that's
man.
true. Some last little things here Isaiah has put in the doc for us. What are some of your favorite things of the decade? Now for me this is weird because like I don't keep up with shit when it comes out. Like most of the time, like I kind of I'm like I'll get to it when I get to it type of person, that kind of thing. But I think some of my favorite games and stuff like Smash, obviously. Smash didn't start in this decade, but there was 2 Smash games this decade, or 3? No, Brawl came out in like 2007, 6, I think is when Brawl came out.
No, there were 3.
Melee
3DS,
came out in 2000.
3DS, Wii U.
Oh,
Ultimate.
3DS Wii U. Okay. Yes.
Oh wait,
yes.
never mind. I was thinking of 20 years. Whoopsies.
No. So yeah, I think Smash is probably my favorite franchise. Pokemon in this decade kind of sucked ass. Not gonna lie.
Oof.
So I can't be too proud of that. Borderlands, there's a lot of cool Borderlands stuff this year. Pretty much all the Borderlands games are pretty cool, or at least they have like redeemable traits. Yeah. What you got, Jake?
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite games of the decade?
Oh man.
Are you a gamer, bro? You play games and shit?
I do.
That's
I play
crazy.
some.
That's crazy.
I also don't play that many, right?
Well, that's just not true then, Jacob. You don't say something
That's
and then
cap.
lie.
Shit, he got me. I've been playing like so many. This isn't like video games, but I've been playing and trying so many different card games.
Oh shit. Okay.
Between Pokemon and Magic, and Sam and Brock and I all. Did Brock end up getting it? I don't remember. We got like the new Yu-Gi-Oh game.
It's just me and you.
I actually want to play that.
Oh,
yeah.
it's just me and
Yu-Gi-Oh on the
just
Switch.
me and Sam.
But you can join Corey. We can do duels. You can beat my ass on stream, and I'll cry about how I got a terrible.
The one complaint I have about that is how like annoying it is to get more cards. But
Okay.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know.
It is so painful.
yeah.
I was just telling Major, I want to get a Mana Crypt for my commander deck. I don't know if there are any Magic the Gathering players, EDH players specifically, watching this stream right now. But getting your first Mana Crypt is really painful. The card's running. You can get a well played one for about $180 right now,
Holy shit.
and
Thank you.
it's really painful. But yeah, You gotta have one. It's so good. It makes me cry.
Yeah, so like to go back to making Magic more accessible, like yeah, that's a good idea.
We should do that.
Yeah. But yeah,
Makes
I
sense.
mean, I don't know. There's a whole lot of good stuff out there that I haven't played just because I prefer to spend hundreds of hours playing Slay the Spire and RuneScape because I live in 2007. So
That is a fact, by the way.
yeah,
I feel that.
You know how many times I've like restarted my RuneScape account and Jacob's just like, oh, I'm just over here trying to get my 99.
Oh man.
I'm like,
See,
well, fuck me.
I got an Iron Man now, so I don't even have to like deal with other people. You know, Isaiah was talking about being like a social gamer.
Yeah.
I'm like the antisocial
Antisocial gamer.
Oh,
I feel that.
Oh yeah, like one of the things we were talking that was on the list for things we might talk about was least favorite games, and I was like, like literally every shooter or anything that has you like team up with random people, like
yeah.
I just could not do.
I don't fuck with
Like
that.
I
I played Destiny, and you're supposed to team up with people. I didn't team up with nobody, just me and Sam in Destiny 2.
Howdy.
Yeah.
Like we
I
wasn't
like the
teaming with
people
nobody.
I like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't fuck with people.
I mean, I don't know, something about like that was one of my favorite parts about playing games like Garden Warfare. I was a huge Battlefield fan.
Mhm.
I loved those online those online shooter games because like, especially the ones that were like close, like small teams. You know, like we'd have squads or whatever.
Yeah.
Except like squad men together we go into battle. And it'd be like super like bonding moment as like I was like trying to communicate with these people who like didn't have a mic, you know. So it'd be like giving like in-game like
Crouch
crouches
3 times.
Yeah.
and like we'd go in and like it was pretty cool. I ended up adding some friends on like PlayStation Network from those games. I thought that was really fun.
Yeah.
I
can see that.
got one more. Fire Emblem.
Oh yeah.
I know it is literally just horny chess, but man, I love it.
I actually, I'm gonna
like
play.
that.
Three Houses is on my list of games to play this year. That probably might be on like the latter half. Eventually, I'll play it. But I really, really liked Awakening and Fates, and Three Houses looks pretty cool. So,
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
yup. Probably gonna get the Three Houses character. Probably. Not sure.
Oh, I'm
Eventually.
We might.
Also a Sun and Moon or Sword and Shield Pokemon probably.
Bro, it better be reboot. Just saying. Honestly, it makes so much sense for it to be reboot, but
no.
That's a
No,
little
it needs to
bias. That's a little bias.
no,
It needs to be the grass type. It needs to be Rillaboom.
no.
No, it
I
doesn't,
would
'cause that's
think
Crash
I
Donkey
thought it
Kong.
would be Rillaboom. No,
We
he's just
Crash
Donkey
Donkey
Kong.
It's just grass Donkey Kong.
We
Trust me,
need
Isaiah.
to-
He's a big ass monkey with a drum. It's just Donkey Kong.
It's
Trust me,
fine.
Isaiah. I
Why would you
really
work with
want
it?
Rillaboom too, but it is just grass Donkey Kong.
It can't be Italian. We already got Greninja.
Okay,
Alright.
if it was Grookey, I would actually nut. That'd
Think
be
about it. We don't have a
that's
solo
awesome.
fire starter, and we don't have.
Hear me out.
you know-
Hear me out.
Okay.
It's Eternatus.
Oh my god.
So everyone, what the fuck?
Oh.
Just Gigantamax. He just turns into
No,
FD.
what
What does it
is-
even
No.
do?
No,
It's
no,
not
guys,
an
listen
item.
to me. Here, you ready? So here's this. It's gonna be whatever Gen 8 Mon it is, but the stage is gonna be Gigamax Eternatus.
Yeah, it's gonna be FD.
It's gonna be-
Wait, we have a solo fire starter. We got
yeah, it's
Incineroar.
Charizard.
Oh shit,
yeah,
Incineroar.
Incineroar.
See, we don't have a middle
Yeah,
stage
see,
one though.
I told you, green grass. Green.
Corey?
Grass is the only one. Grass is the only of the starters that only has one in the game.
No, time out.
Grass needs to rep.
We're not skimming passes. Corey, did you just say we needed a middle?
Yeah. We need a middle one by himself,
Yeah,
a starter,
Ivysaur-
and Pikachu
Ivysaur
doesn't
is by
count.
himself in PM.
In PM, what the fuck are you talking about PM?
What's the weird, ugly looking Grookey that's in the middle?
Thwacky! Ew, no Thwacky
What?
allowed.
Thwack, yeah.
Thwacky is not allowed.
We need Thwack and Smash, dude.
Thwack
I
is
will not
awesome.
allow that.
Do not attack my son.
We already have like half of Thwacky in Smash, basically. Hero's got it covered, so we just need
Thwacky.
we're good.
You nasty. No Thwacky's allowed.
Yes. Thwacky, yes, sir.
Alrighty. Does anybody have any closing thoughts? We're about an hour here, so I think that's a good wrap-up
Really?
point.
Damn.
Yeah,
I want Darmanitan Galar in Smash.
that'd be
I just
crazy.
put a
Didn't he
picture
just
of
get
him
banned?
in the chat.
Was it?
Yeah.
Didn't he just
Oh,
get banned?
yeah. I need to have him in
Is that
some.
the ice monkey?
Oh yeah.
Yes,
look,
the
I put him
ice
in the chat.
Mouchie.
Oh, you put him in the chat? Oh yeah, the by the way, there's a chat, Discord. People that are watching the stream.
Oh yeah.
You know, Corey, you didn't even ask me the question. We just went on.
Your
Yeah,
favorite
yeah,
games
me
of
either.
Forevers? Sam, you're gonna say
Yeah.
Phoenix Wright?
No, I'm not. I was gonna say Binding of Isaac.
Ooh. That's an OG Sam Neill game.
I'm just kidding. That game's kind of cool.
Isaiah, you know what I need to do? I need to stream The Last of Us multiplayer again.
Hell yeah, that's
Dude,
OG Sam, bro.
that
Binding of
is-
Isaac and
OG
Last of
been
Us
ages since I played
multiplayer. Last of
But
Us 1.
Isaiah, me and you can just sit down. You know, you can tell me that you're gonna draw me fan art and never, and then
Dude,
I'm
it's
not
in
bitter.
it's in my folders. It's in my secret folders.
It's in progress.
Dude, we're gonna work on it. Sam, do you really want that fan art?
Isaiah,
Sam,
I'll take it.
Sam Neill, I'll make you some fan art. That's a promise. You know what? I'll put aside my my YouTube career for that fan art.
No, don't do that. You can do both. Do not put aside your YouTube. Now listen here. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, this has been the PNTV podcast number 2. Thank you guys for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, fucking like this shit. Hit that sub button. You
Yes,
can
sir.
find all the links in the description to everybody who has been on this podcast. Hopefully, by the next time we have the PNTV podcast, everybody will have all of their YouTube and Twitter and everything set up, so that way you'll be able to follow them. You've heard a little bit about
I'm gonna lose it all.
everybody. You've kind of heard what they plan on doing at the very least. Obviously, time will tell what they end up settling on. But like I said, yeah, so we can hang tight for their YouTube names. But everybody here is going to be doing some sort of stuff for PNTV in 2020. We're all going to kick each other in the ass if we're not doing what we're supposed to. Hopefully, that is the point of PNTV. If one of us gets lazy, somebody's going to speak up. We're all going to make shit together. We got projects and shit. It's only, January 2nd? So if we already started slipping, that would be a fucking tragedy. So let's all band together. Hashtag PNTV podcast. If you have
Fuck Sam.
hashtag fuck Sam. If you have any questions, the hashtag PNTV podcast does show up on Twitter now because I've used it enough. So if you have any questions until the next one, go ahead and drop those. You can drop them in the comments. Like I said, we're on Spotify, so if you'd rather listen to this there, that'd be amazing. I randomly fucking pulled out these scissors. People who are watching me on stream, I just pulled out these fucking
Holy.
scissors while I'm like yelling. Nobody will
So I
be
got-
able to see that because not even on YouTube. Yeah.
I
Okay.
got one more announcement.
Yes, sir. Go for it.
So this is for Major, who I'm pretty sure is watching in the chat. So Major, it looks like the stream's about to close. So if you could go ahead and get the wings started, we can start dinner now. 'cause I
Okay,
think I'll be
okay.
just about ready.
The
So-
degeneracy is over. Thank you guys for watching. Like, follow, everybody. We love you so much. Thank you. Goodbye. See ya. Yay.
Isaiah, he said yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Hell yeah,
sir.
dude. I'm ready for some wings.
I'm running a 60-second ad.